everybody, Angel of Valor here. Today we're doing a supply drop opening. Like my last video, I did say that I did have 3 openings to do, but apparently Upload Studio didn't record them correctly. I have just interference looks like an old TV. Basically, you can barely even tell a picture. It does not make sense what happened there, but what can you do? But today I did do the contracts. I got those done, most of them, so I did get the Bribe Specialist one. FFAR, I love that gun. It's just like the Black Ops 1 gun. Almost exact in a way, but you can't, they're not, of course, transferring the stats and stuff, so. But it's very close. It's the best gun to me after the HVK. I love the HVK for Black Ops 3. It's the best gun I use, in my personal opinion. I'm really good with that one, but this one is just amazing. I can't wait to get that Black Matter camo once I level it up and prestige it. It's just amazing. This whole supply drop, I don't buy them, I used to buy them. I never have any good luck with it. I might get one good thing and something that's like out of what they give you for guns and weapons. Something like, oh, well, that could have came in any other core package, basically. But I never get anything good. So when I got that, I was really excited. Finally, this game is giving me something I want for once. But this was very fun to play with. I only played a little bit and backed out of the game, honestly. So I will make some videos with that too, playing with that. But as you can see here, I'm not really getting anything that great now once I open the packages. Like I said, I did, if it already passed, I did get, oh no, I didn't yet, 30 more crypto keys. And I eventually hit 90 again so that I could use that weekly thing that they were giving you for the 5 rare supply drops. So I was able to get that 2 more times after I initially get it, 1 more right here. So I had my Bribe, I had my regular ones from the Bribe, and then I had those. So what you get right here, as you can see it's going up, is the most I am able to show right now. But I literally got no weapon out of that, and I just had the 2 face masks with that gun. So that was really the rarest shit right here. It was the rarest shit I got after the FAR, which was the best stuff. So I guess if that's all I could get, that's all I could get. But they really still have to work with this stuff, because I've opened at least 25, I think, 20 to 25 rare supply drops. Got literally nothing out of it good. I got complete burning ones, so I could burn the duplicates completely. That's how much I got for duplicates, and they were good duplicates too, but I already had them, so there's no point. And it's kind of disappointing, but that gun made this worth it. It was fun still to open them just for the chance that you could get something. But I'm actually morphing really quickly in my DLC video 2 in this video. I mean, DLC 3. So, 2 was actually the best DLC at this point. I am going to have to stop recording for a second because it's on Upload Studio and keep going, but I'm going to talk real fast with it. Basically, really excited for DLC 3. And actually, I might not have to stop recording at all. Good. I have a minute and a half. From what they're showing, it looks really interesting. It's a remake of Black Ops 2's map. I don't remember the name is, because that's like I say, I'm a real person. I'm not going to just look online and say it through video. Just to be professional until I get more viewers and subscribers. So please like, comment, subscribe. But I'm limited to what I'm recording with the Upload Studio, of course, so I'm trying my best. But DLC 3 actually looks pretty fun. And I keep going back to 2, saying DLC 2, because DLC 1 was complete shit to me. It was boring. Zombies is boring. I'm even morphing that in this conversation really quickly, that Zombies has been the worst it's ever been to me. Like, seriously. I love the Advanced Warfare Zombies. Completely. Compared to this fucking game. Treyarch has done a shit job to me, and I'm gonna say it just like that for Zombies. They've ruined the core, they've ruined the I think the fan base too in a way. It's not the same storyline. They keep messing with it. They're adding more shit that's like more unrealistic, like the ghosts and and those tree plant thingies. That's how bored I got. I tried it so many times. No friends wanted to play with it with me. And when I got some people to play with, it was boring. It was just boring. And I finally, after a month of it being out, played the DLC 2 Zombies map. And that was a little bit better. Like, it went more to the core of the base games. Like that winter map with the boat and stuff for Black Ops 1. That was fun. You know, there was so many fun things. This is just boring. This new Zombies map looks a little bit fun, but barely. Like they're still mixing stuff, you could tell. But for these new maps, you don't know too much about them yet, but they look really good just by the picture, and that's to say a lot. Now, to talk about the DLC of this game is something I actually really don't want to do. That's why I'm just transferring with this, because there's not much to talk about, because now the game's done, basically. You get DLC3, PS4 is having it for of course, Xbox One users like me have to wait a month, which sucks. It makes no sense just because they want sales and more money. There hasn't been good enough to even get hype. Like I told my friend, oh, this is fun, you know, DLC 1. It was pretty good, it was okay, you know, it was the first one, so there's potential. There's always potential. The first one's never that great. There's always potential for the second one, and the third one's going to be really good, and then the fourth one's going to be like, oh man, that was really good, and then, well, crap, game's done. Guess, oh, next squad's coming out in a month and a half to 2 months. That's the problem with these DLCs lately. They're not putting much in it. It's like Titanfall 1 when they had their DLC. The price of it was retarded. Absolutely retarded. For like 3 maps. Was it 3 maps? I think it was only 3 maps. They didn't have a story mode. There's no campaign. The little story mode was part of their multiplayer, which was retarded. The difference between Titanfall 1 and Black Ops 3 is I think it was almost funner than this game, which is ridiculous. Because there wasn't that much content. There was like no content in that game. It was just something different that we were able to play with it, that we got. You know, and it was funner than Advanced Warfare. They could have made that so much better than Advanced Warfare Titanfall. And they have so much potential with Titanfall 2, which I'll be getting through with my video coming out with that too soon. Once I record some gameplay of Titanfall 1, which I haven't played for like months now, literally. But this game has so much potential. They've added, you can admit, they added some calling cards. They added a lot of stuff for you to do. They added challenges. Now they finally added the specialist blackjack guy, and you know it's fun. You can use it once a week, but it's not nothing big. This should be something that was literally at least put into the game January of this year, of 2016. Not this late in the game. This is ridiculous. And supposedly it was supposed to be here by March, for sure, at least the end of February. This is why DLC 3 has some hope for it to have at least good maps, Treyarch. Just give us good maps. I could almost bet money that'll be one good freaking map that you have coming out. That's the remake of Black Ops 2. But like I said to a lot of my friends, like I said when I used to have YouTube channel years ago for Black Ops 1, and then 2 I stopped about that. Actually, I stopped Modern Warfare 3, but I uploaded a little bit more, but I took the whole channel down and everything. I just didn't want to keep going with that, because back then it was just recorded talking with a camera phone. It wasn't anything great back then, too. The problem was they still could get more content in the games, which they need to do, and they haven't been doing that whatsoever. There's so much things they could add, change zombies, put more major hardcore modes, because I play hardcore. You have a lot of core modes. Put all the core in hardcore. Just make the damn thing, and add some more hardcore. Add some in core. I actually like that ghost one, in which you can run into the portal and come out the other side. There's so much you can do. So much I'm not saying right now because I'm limited on the timing with this upload right now. But please comment, like, subscribe. The more viewers I have, the more I'll do. So let's hope for DLC 4 too. I just remembered something, so I added a clip in here. You're not going to see much. I'm going to cut it right when this is done, if I even can, without losing the voice audio. But what I forgot to say was not just the core and the hardcore modes. The main part was what I was trying to say before I got into that, you know, brain problem, apparently, is the DLC, like Titanfall, like I was getting with Titanfall, was 3 maps. This is 4. Right? You got a remake. You got a remake, which should be absolutely with that for free. They shouldn't be paying money, or they could consider that your $15, the $25, whatever that you're paying, depending what region and country you're in, for this content. This is ridiculous, and I say retarded half the time because it is. It's like someone went duh, and I'll just get some money from doing nothing, basically. If this new map isn't, it's not even new, it's copied and pasted. If it's not anything looking completely different but has the same lane overview, then it's not worth it. We need one more. Treyarch, if you're listening, you're probably not listening to the small station yet, get the hell growing up in your thinking. Make another map or 2. Because literally we need 2 maps, because we know 1 map in your DLC will be absolute garbage. It'll be literally shit, which always is DLC. There's 1 map that's like, are you freaking kidding me? You really didn't know what to freaking do, or didn't want to do shit. So you give us 1 good map, 1 semi-good map, and then 1 maybe there was potential in it. That's it. And then here's a remake of something that you maybe we really didn't like. Maybe what you should start doing is doing polls on Twitter and on Facebook. What maps do you want remade more? That will come in for free with your DLC or as a part of your DLC. That's simple. So then all of us can go, yay, there's going to be 4 new maps out or 3 new maps out, and then we're going to have a remake. And then we're going to have a zombie mode, and maybe an arcade zombie mode for the people like the arcade modes that you do, Treyarch. But, or add another zombie mode because, you know, depending for Xbox users, when you have to wait a month, that's shit. You're not adding shit. You give us double XP, double crypto targets. But when you're done, and when you prestige master, and when you got your camo, your dark matter camo, your black matter camo, whatever you want to call it, you get screwed in the end. You got nothing to do, so just enjoy the game as much as possible. But you fucking have to wait. When you spent $50 when you bought the game, like me, extra to get the extra editions and the best editions, and you literally come home with little tiny discs because years ago, Black Ops 2, and Modern Warfare 3, and Modern Warfare 2, you get these big ass things, just like your stupid refrigerator. What was that? I didn't get that. I knew better. I told people it's going to be small, and they told you it's going to be small, and people went, oh, well, deal with it. And it's cool, but it's just not worth it. It's just not worth it. This is what you have to do to make your fan base happy. Completely. And I think, I gotta say, Infinity Ward right now, from what I've seen, did not want space. I always knew it. I said Black Ops 1, there's too much space hints in this game. Eventually, we will hit space within 10 freaking years. We're going to be in space in Call of Duty. I don't think we'll be, like, driving mechs in multiplayer like Battlefield, you know, and going this spacecraft like Battlefield. I mean, they're not spacecraft. They're just planes and stuff like that and helicopters. But there was no way we're going to have the Battlefield-like-esque era in Call of Duty, at least for another 10, 20 years probably. If they even do that, then to me they're going to actually have to do it eventually to compete with Battlefield, because Battlefield 5 looks really good. And not Battlefield 5, Battlefield 1 looks really good right now for what they're doing. They're adding a little bit more, but Battlefield 1 too, you can tell there's stuff going on there. It might be really basic still. They're adding more, but it might be basic. So this is what you need to do for your next game. Infinity Ward, your game's looking actually pretty damn awesome right now, other than your freaking trailer. Your campaign will be enjoyable like all Call of Duty campaigns actually were. I've never had a campaign that I really didn't enjoy, except for Modern Warfare 3 was a little boring, a little stale in a way feeling. But Infinity Ward looks pretty damn good right now, guys. And making your guns, everything looks amazing. We'll see. It's Infinity Ward. I personally like Treyarch's realistic look more than I ever did Infinity Ward. But no, let's go for it. That's all I have to say for this, for about the DLC. So let's have hope for DLC 4. And hopefully you guys did something good for DLC 3. At least make 3 maps out of 4 look freaking good, apparently. Thank you, comment, like, subscribe. I'll be making more videos. It just takes time on this upload studio. Thank you.